Elvis song, you know. Other than that, I mean,
Well, I think you should just sing it because you were doing great.
I think Dave wants to hear him sing it. You know, you gotta listen to me hollering all the time in here.
That's the best way to get to a song, though, is just...
I just did it, yeah.
Yeah, you were like, I'm just going to sing it until I sing the title. It's usually how it works.
Right. Let's see here. Well, I know I've got it here because I just saw it. And the title didn't throw me into the... Well, what is going on here now? Just when I'm on the air, it always starts slowing down or something. So why are you with us this morning? What is your deal here, first of all? Everybody know?
Like, who am I? What am I? Who am I? What am I doing?
Yeah.
Well, I am a full-time country singer-songwriter. I've been at it for probably about 12 years now.
Really?
Yeah.
You're cold enough for that.
Well, thank you. But I'm actually here in Viroqua for Wild West Days tonight. Yes, I'm very excited. I've got some family around here, so I was able to make some new friends, and they came out to a few shows and decided that I was going to be their Friday night entertainment for tonight at Wild West Days after the horse pulls.
And you've opened for Joe Nichols and Jody Messina, Martina McBride. That's the big time, man.
Yeah, I am. Martina McBride's one of my favorites. I've opened up for quite a few national acts over the last couple years. But it's kind of crazy. I've started being, instead of the opener for national acts, I've started being the Friday night the Friday night headliner. So last weekend, my band and I were the Friday night headliner to a crowd of 3,000 people.
So you've been in Nashville a little bit.
Yes and no. I don't go to Nashville too much anymore. I actually love to go down to the stockyards in Fort Worth, Dallas. Is definitely becoming a little more of my vibe, which is pretty cool. Nashville, it's great, don't get me wrong, and I've met a lot of friends there, but it just wasn't where my heart was sitting. You know what I mean? Like, it became it's still really oversaturated. It's, you know, they always say, oh, you sing, oh, you sound, you know, you should go to Nashville. There are so many other places that you can go and be a star
and
besides
so many
Nashville.
People in Nashville singing.
Yes, and I love being from Wisconsin. I love living in Wisconsin. I love being a homegrown Midwest girl.
So you were born in Wisconsin.
Yep, No, that's okay. Born and raised in Mauston, Wisconsin. Really? So I grew up not quite over this way, but I grew up in Laval and Waniwak and.
This show goes into Laval today.
Oh well, perfect. I hope they're listening.
49.
Elroy, Laval, Waniwak, Hillsboro.
Yeah.
All those places, but I was born in Mauston.
There you go. Well, that's I was born in Lafarge, so I'm over there. I'm getting those old places you just lived. My old stomping grounds a little bit there.
I play Lafarge too. I'll be actually in the area again in November for a little mini tour weekend. I'm stopping in Hillsboro, hitting Lafarge, and also Reedstown.
Nice.
So yeah, I like coming over here. It's beautiful, and the people are always really good to me. So
get on the old kickapoo there for a little bit. You know?
Maybe not in November.
Yeah, that's true. We're not going to do any canoeing then. It's cold enough in the summer.
Yeah, no thanks.
But,
so yeah, I'm at Wild West Days tonight. I know you guys have been talking about that a little bit. How many years has Wild West Days been now?
I want to say 1998 was the first year, maybe.
So are we
97?
At 20? Math is hard.
Oh, yeah,
20-some years.
27.
27 years now, 28 years?
Let's see, you got 24, and then you get plus 3, that's 27.
Yeah, 27 years now. So, I love festivals like this. I don't think we're going to be able to catch too much of the horse pulls, because we'll be setting up, but I go on at like 9:30 tonight.
Cool.
Have you ever been?
Oh, yeah, I've been out there.
Bebop over there.
Yeah.
Is it cool? So, I was on the phone with Jill and Terry this morning, and they were trying to like kind of tell me what the area looks like, and it's like, is it like a?
Describe it.
You can't. Okay.
Well, I mean, this area, it's just so beautiful.
Yeah, but like the grounds, are there like buildings or
yeah,
like
it's
like
a
a whole?
town.
It's a whole thing, right?
Yeah. It's
okay.
a western town.
I feel like I'm gonna have to like do a little photo shoot or something.
Yeah,
like
you
really use
your leather vest and your all that on.
I'll have to tell my guitar player. I don't have the band tonight, but my guitar player is actually driving and coming to hang, and he does have a leather western vest. So he definitely dresses more the part. So maybe we'll have to make him do a photo shoot tonight.
Yeah, it's been going on. Dr. Men started it way back in '97, or I'm pretty sure that was the first year, but not 100%. But he's been a lot of backers, and I mean, the first couple times, and they're still coming up. People I have never seen were at that thing, and they're from the area. I mean, people just love that celebration.
Well, I feel like people always forget that there is something fun to do right in your backyard.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to go, and I play a lot of big festivals and stuff, and I travel all over, but sometimes some of the most fun things are, literally hop, skip, and a jump across the road.
Sure.
And hanging out with friends and family, and life gets busy, you don't always get to, and I feel like stuff like this gives the chance for people to have something to do together.
So do you feel like you're bubbling under then for maybe a hit or something?
I'd love to say
goal?
yes. I mean, it's always a goal. This has now been, I've got 2 albums out and 2 more and 2 singles now, one that I just released a couple weeks ago, and it's all completely self-funded. I'm 100% an independent artist. I'd love to have that happen, but also the career that I've built just as an independent is pretty cool. Also, I'll level with all of you guys. Unless somebody's got $10,000 to $15,000 that they just want to send me a cashier's check to,
Sure.
A radio tour that's what a radio promotion for like a single for an independent artist, that's what that starts to run for one song for 6 to 8 weeks.
Wow.
That's what the price is at right now. So it's
They
just
should pay you for coming in.
I know. And I'm just like, and then once you go on the tour, none of that's paid for either. That's just to get your singles a single spin on their radio station to see if it goes through. So I appreciate small town stations like you guys who do, impromptu interviews and spin the single and just
very impromptu in this case.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what did Lissa get? We got a hold of you on Wednesday, I think. She was like, Gary.
No, I mean,
she was
even
like,
after you're here, it's impromptu.
Oh, yes, absolutely. You're like, so I wrote some things down, but we probably won't stick to any of the bullet points.
So you get a chance to talk when you open for Joe Nichols or Martina McBride, Jody Messina. Do you just do your thing and they do their thing and move on? Do you ever get a chance to sit down and talk with any of them? Or?
It kind of depends on the person. We'd love to think that all stars are like super nice and like remember where they came from. Yeah. And some of them do and some of them don't. Martina McBride, I got to chat with a little tiny bit. That was right after COVID a few years ago, and her tour had gotten sick a few times.
You didn't want to get too close. Maybe.
So I mean, and I was like, I'm gonna meet Martina McBride. I don't have to wear a hazmat suit, like I don't care. But like, so she was really cool. I got a picture. She signed my guitar. I did not get to meet Joe Nichols. Craig Campbell was super nice when I got to meet him. He's like early 2000s. That's when he started to be big. I wish I could just throw a song at you right now, but kind of like you earlier, it is eluding.
Yeah.
It's eluding me. I didn't get to directly open for Ashley McBride, but I did get to meet her, and she was super nice. Nico Moon, probably.
That's a girl, right?
No, Nico is a guy,
okay.
But he's the good vibes kind of guy. It's like a islandy type pop country. He was probably the nicest. He took probably 25 minutes in his meet and greet line to talk to me because I opened for him at a private event, and so he just sat and talked with me. And his band.
That would be a good avenue if they really got on your case.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
and
that's the thing. Like, so sometimes it's like, they're like, oh, thanks for opening and whatever. And Martina McBride did say my name. She said, how about let's hear it for Bree Morgan, and I was like, yeah, let's hear it for Bree Morgan. I was like, yeah, Martina McBride said my name. I know. So sometimes they're really nice and I get to meet them, and sometimes it's, and some of them just don't do meet and greets at all. So they don't meet like anybody. I mean, and I get it. Like life, you can't afford to get sick. You can't anything. Like you get sick in this business, and I mean, you get it. I'm sure you've had a sore throat or raspy voice trying to talk on the radio. I mean, I don't think the leg overly affects the voice. Maybe it does. I don't know, but
that's me getting there.
Yeah, that's true. But So yeah, I've got to meet a few of them.
Yeah. I just think that would, if they really, really got into you, that would be, they'd give you get a hold of somebody or something that would push you up the ladder a ways.
It's kind of a weird, you would think that they have a lot of pull, but they don't.
Really?
Like, unless you are just someone super outrageously huge, they don't have as much pull as people think they do. Like, I mean, I literally headline festivals and I don't have pull. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can ask for a few things here and there, but I don't have you don't get the pull that people think that you do. So, luckily though, like with some of them, I've met like their openers, like after me or prior to me or whatever.
Sure.
And I've kind of made friends with a few of them. So that's kind of like more of like you make friends and in 2 years you're like, hey, I see you got an open slot there. Do they need a filler? Here's all my info. Pass it to the management team and let me know what you think, you know? Sure. So, yeah.
So, do you play guitar when you're out, or you're just totally singing? Yeah,
so tonight I was supposed to be solo for Wild West Days, starting at like 9:30. Tried to get the band. They weren't feeling it just yet, but I'm hoping after tonight, maybe in the coming years, they'll look at having my band. It's a totally different beast. But when I do solo, I accompany myself the entire time. So I play guitar. I like to say I'm mainly a vocalist, and I play guitar because I have to. But I don't mind it. It helps me write songs and stuff.
I didn't put you on the spot. You didn't bring your guitar with you, did you?
I mean, I did. It is in the car. However, I'm really loud when I sing, and I'm afraid I don't want to be a little too loud on the station.
Oh no, we like that.
I mean, if you
Michael Martin Murphy never came here. He knew he had to sing.
Listen. I'll go get it if you want me to.
I want you to.
All right, we'll do it.
In the meantime, we'll play this Elvis song that I've been trying to figure out for the last half hour.
Perfect.
Bree Morgan, everybody. She's going to sing for us now. That's what I like. We got live music right on the show.
Ernie talked me right into it, you guys.
You go. I know you probably got a sore throat or something. Most people that sing all the time are kind of...
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I had to give up drinking and singing at the same time.
Ooh.
I know. So all weekend, I don't get to have one of those nice cold beers that y'all are going to get to have tonight. So have a couple for me, okay?
There you go.
Just got my coffee this morning.
All right. Bree's going to sing for us in a minute or two. 21 minutes after 9 o'clock. This is the one I was thinking of right in front of me, but sometimes that's the way it is. Yeah, it's Elvis. Good morning.
Yeah, I'll go grab it for you.
I don't mean to. WVRQ Sports Talk and Stuff with a lot of stuff this morning. We have Bree Morgan with us. She's nice enough to go out to her car and get her guitar because I begged her to sing.
I should have known better. I should have known better. I've never walked into a radio station without my guitar. Why I thought I could do it today, no idea.
Well, you couldn't, And she's going to be at Wild West Days tonight?
Yes, I'm going to be at Wild West Days tonight. Solo with my guitar player, though.
Mm-hmm.
So he's coming to help keep the party going. As much as I like to say I'm a guitar player, I am like the okayest guitar player. I do what I have to accompany myself, but he does all the fun licks and all that stuff. Real quick, before I forget, I do just want to say thank you to the sponsors of Wild West Days.
Yes.
I want to thank Compeer Financial and Culver's. I know they are two of the biggest sponsors for tonight, as well as we have a few others. Thank you to all of our shoot sponsors for the rodeo and stuff as well this weekend. We've also got Zip Stop, Citizens First Bank, Westby Co-op Credit Union, Vernon Communications, Webenhorst Tax Service, Adams Auction and Real Estate, Nelson Egg Center, People State Bank, Sleepy Hollow, and Nordic Lanes. So thank you guys so much for sponsoring your community event
all
this
good
weekend.
Folks to do business with.
Yeah. Yes. I have been out to Sleepy Hollow, I believe, to eat. And it was very good. I liked the atmosphere.
Sleepy Hollow is not, you don't eat at Sleepy Hollow.
Oh, man. What is Sleepy Hollow?
Auto dealer.
Man, where did I go to eat then?
Norwegian Hollow? Out west town?
Yep. Betcha that's it. Sorry. Don't
way
eat,
down
don't eat at the car place.
Oh, you could. You bring a sandwich out.
Oh, man.
Spank will have
sorry.
one with you.
Listen, I had to drive myself here this morning. Usually I just get in the car. I'm a passenger princess. I get in the car and people take me places.
See,
That's
I
how
have
it
to
works.
drive because I just have to.
So I'm really sorry. Don't eat at the car place, but you can go buy a car there, though.
You know, absolutely.
Yeah, and then you can go over to the other place.
You'd probably
to
buy
eat.
a sandwich if you buy a car from him.
Oh, man.
He's a good old boy, too, you know.
Yeah, leave it to me to put my foot right in my mouth.
Oh,
I'm
no.
like,
Did you
yeah,
go
I've
to,
definitely
did you
been
go
here.
this way to Norwegian Hollow?
Man, I don't know, Ernie.
You know?
I don't know which way I went. Also, show days, like...
Way out
after
in the country down a winding old
yes,
road.
and then it was, like, overlooking, like, a cliff, sort of, like, or it was on a cliff. I don't know.
No, this
Well,
is
there's
way,
lots of
Hollow's
cliffs over
way
here.
down in the valley.
No, was it down?
Was it maybe a hill over
Well,
it? Yeah.
my
it could be.
lovely honey is listening, so I'm sure she's going to text me real quick and just correct everything that I said. So her family's from around here, so it's, I have no idea where I'm going. They just put me in the car and I go there.
They point you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, in the valley. Yeah, that's one you know what you're talking about, Ernie.
Yeah.
Of course you do. Of course you know
I
what
live
you're
out there,
talking about.
basically. It's my second home, so.
And then it is $5 tonight for the horse pull and for the show.
And to see you, too?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So,
Can't beat that. What are you going to sing?
So I'm actually gonna sing one of my own, if that's all right.
Sure. Can't be choosy.
This song was one of my favorites that I've ever written. It's called Dear Cowgirl. This is actually the song that I got to release the same day I opened up for Martina McBride at the Crystal Graham Music Theater.
Wow.
It's done a lot for me in my career. It's still my most popular song almost 2 years later, and it's done a lot for a lot of women that I've got to meet. I did a Dear Cowgirl stories on my website and on my socials, where women could write in and tell me their stories. And to say it had me in tears every day is an understatement, because you never know what people, these are women, some of these women I've known, some of them I don't know, but some that I've known my whole life, and
Sure.
you never have any idea what anyone, not just women, but anyone has ever gone through in their lives. So,
Pretty heartwarming stuff, yeah.
yeah, you'd have to scroll back pretty far in my socials, like 2 years now. But if you want to take a listen to any of those stories, they're called Dear Cowgirl Stories, and they're on my TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff. But so this is a song I got to release the day I opened up for Martina, and it's called Dear Cowgirl. Dear cowgirl, I know times are hard. Nobody ever said life was a walk in the park. You've lost some sleep, have raised a family, worked 2 jobs or 3 and kept the house clean. A woman's worth is based on how pretty she can be. How about we make it based on the bad underneath? Dear cowgirl, you're strong. You look fate in the face each day and tell it that it's wrong. Dear cowgirl, you're smart. Nobody's ever met a woman with a bigger heart. You'll fight and claw and scratch your way to the place you need to be. Nobody can stop you. Dear cowgirl, keep riding on. Pushed around and dragged down, left you with scars. You've kept your head held higher than the clouds, when it would have been easier to be beaten down. A woman's worth is based on how pretty she can be. How about we make it based on the girl underneath? Oh, dear cowgirl, you're strong. You look fate in the face each day and tell it that it's wrong. Dear cowgirl, you're smart. Nobody's ever met a woman with a bigger heart. You'll fight and claw and scratch your way to the place you need to be. Nobody can stop you. Oh, dear cowgirl, you're strong. You look fate in the face each day. Tell it that it's wrong. Dear cowgirl, you're smart. Nobody's ever met a woman with a bigger heart. You'll fight and claw and scratch your way to the place you need to be. Nobody can stop you. Oh, dear cowgirl. Dear cowgirl. Oh, dear cowgirl. I know times are hard, dear cowgirl. Keep running on.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. I mean, I don't know a lot, but I know a professional when I hear one. That was good.
Thank you very much.
We got a caller here for you. WVRQ, good morning. Well, no, we're singing songs this morning. Yeah. And I'm on the air right now, so we'll get back at it in a second here. All right, thanks.
You got to tell me, what was the request?
Wanted to talk sports.
Oh, yeah, that. Don't let me talk sports. It'll sound like me trying to describe where I ate at the car place. So
I thought you were pretty good on that, picking on that thing there too, you know.
Thank you. That's about the most picking I do. I worked really hard to write a picking part for that song. That's about as picking as it gets.
Did you write that song then?
I did.
Oh,
yes.
My.
All my songs that I have, everything that I have out. On my first album, only one song I didn't write, and one of them's kind of a co-write. My friend went through a really hard time, sent me some lyrics, and she was like, I can't sing a lick, but I wrote all these words down from my really tumultuous breakup. And so that's my Small Town Dreams. Little Black Dress on my Trash album, I also did not write. I did vamp up the melody a little bit, but my friend Melissa Childers wrote that song. But everything else that I have, that's
vamp
not a cover.
Up, I like that.
They vamp it up. Everything else that I have out that's not a cover is I've written completely myself.
Wow.
And then the most two recent singles, Best Thing I Never Planned and No Better Time, is my band. So my band's on my whole Trash album. My band's on a few of my Cowgirl tracks on my Cowgirl album, and then they are on everything from here on out.
So, can we kick a little? Can we do one more and kick a little? You got a kicker there?
Sure. It's kind of loud, but so I'll back up a little bit. Can I do you want a cover? Because I don't
care what it is.
So I was listening to the station this morning, and I feel, Ernie, like you like some oldies.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. You can admit it, Ernie. He's like, I guess. He's in here singing Elvis when I come in. He doesn't. He's like, I guess I like the oldies. I can play you some Johnny Cash, which is a staple of mine, or I can play you my new single, but it's really loud. I think I'll do some Johnny Cash.
All right, let's see what we got. Here you Bree Morgan, everybody. She's at Wild West Days tonight.
Yes.
This shows you better go see her.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Sing along, everybody.
I hear the train coming. It's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. Well, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks sitting in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking whiskey, smoking Mexicans. But I knew I had it coming. I know I can't be free mine. You better move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom prison, that's where I want to stay. And I let down somewhere so blow my blues away.
I know what Johnny would say. He'd say, "That's my song," but that one's yours. You know, you did a good job with that.
Thank you. I love doing that song.
Bree Morgan, everybody. She's got the Wild West Days tonight.
Yes, I'm at Wild West Days tonight, 9:30, depending on when the horse pulls are done.
Nice to have top billing, you know.
Yeah. Let's see, $5 to get in. I think it's $30 for the whole weekend, so you might as well just, buy a pass for the whole weekend.
Might as well.
We will have a little baby merch area set up tonight, so I always do a little meet and greet after the show. So if you want to come over and say hi, I'll be at my merch table.
Well, you can tell that'd be fun, folks. That's what I'm doing right now.
I take pictures. I love to chat with you a little bit, sign something, whatever it is.
Sure.
That sounds very full of myself, but I'm just letting you know that the offer's there.
Oh, heck yeah.
And
you're just talking to regular folk here.
yeah, and it was just yeah. I'm excited to play tonight. See some family I haven't seen in a while, and have a good time. And you guys will love my guitar player as well. He adds a whole nother level.
She does pretty good on her own, I think.
Thank you very much. Thank you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for having me on.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it, and hopefully you'll get to hear my brand new single tonight as well, No Better Time. If you want to take a listen to it beforehand and learn all the words, you can find it everywhere online, and my schedule's everywhere online as well.
Can they buy your stuff online?
Yeah, I do have some merch available. You can stream or download all of my music. I also have a couple of fun music videos on YouTube as well. And my website is breemorganmusic.com. It's BREE if you want to look me up anywhere.
All right.
That's about it.
And that'll be people wanting to look you up, that's for sure.
I hope so. Thank you guys again. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for dropping by. And I made you go, and I didn't make you go, but begged you to go get your guitar. So
maybe I'll stop by again in November. What do you think, Ernie?
Do that. And we'll bring your guitar player or whoever you want to, or the whole gang.
I'll see if I can get them to come along next time.
We'll open the doors and windows and let her rip.
I was going to say, I don't think the band will fit in here.
That don't matter. We'll put them somewhere.
My drummer's real loud. In the best way possible.
Yeah.
He's actually not as loud as some drummers could be, but they're good guys.
Well, we do appreciate and many thanks and best of luck. And
thanks so much, Ernie. Will I see you tonight?
I don't know if I can. I don't clump around too much with this thing.
Yeah, I hear you got to put some mud tires on that knee scooter there
Probably.
for your bum leg.
Right.
Apparently we have to run to Tractor Supply or something. We have to go somewhere because the wife did not bring boots. She only brought her nice tennis shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we heard that.
Yeah, this thing
it's
wouldn't do too well in the winter.
No, yeah, you put some snow chains on that. Just skid right down.
Yeah. Bree, thank you, and continued success there, girl.
Thanks so much, Ernie. Have a great day, you guys, and see you tonight.
9:44.